No!
Video games.
What up, dudes? Matt here from YoVideogames. Satoru Iwata, president of Nintendo, has passed away this month. While you all know this and might have expected something sooner, truth is, I don't really know what to say. I still don't, to be honest. I know I am the guy who never shied away from stating how I felt about Nintendo. And yes, I am the man who dressed up as Satoru Iwata and parodied his Nintendo Directs. That doesn't mean I disliked him, or that I hated every decision he made. Reality is that I could feel either way about his decisions at any time. I also believe when talking about a person's life, you should reflect on more than their work output. We can throw numbers around all day about the ups and downs the company has faced since he was put in position midway through the GameCube's lifespan. But when I think back about Satoru Iwata, what I will remember most is that he was one of, if not the only company president that truly cared about video games. As a friend within the industry said to me, Iwata felt like more than the president of Nintendo. He felt like the president of video games. As news stories continue to come forth about how other major publishers have continuously fucked over developers in some of the most appalling manners possible, I think we should reflect on how the president of this gaming giant viewed gaming as a whole, as being fun above all else. Now, I do not believe that Iwata was perfect, and I have no doubt cultural and personal clashes might have ruined some great ideas in the past. All that being said, there is one quote of Iwata that I believe is the greatest quote ever uttered by a CEO of any company ever. During the 73rd annual general meeting of shareholders in the Q&A section, a shrewd, soulless husk of skin asked Iwata why he had not started firing people to save profits. Iwata replied with this: "If we reduce the number of employees for better short-term financial results, however, employee morale will decrease, and I sincerely doubt any employees who fear that they may be laid off will be able to develop software titles that could impress people around the world." More than anything, Iwata cared about the game industry, and to some extent the people who created the games under his tenure. He sought ways to entice everyone to pick up a remote or controller, and he fought to keep video games relevant in a society and world that has spiraled into a freemium abyss. He saw the value and smiles a real video game could bring to people, and fought hard to keep that going. The industry is a much poorer place without Satoru Iwata, and the cynic in me doubts we will ever see a person with the same vision and love for both creating and funding video games ever again. Iwata's light was taken from us at far too young an age, but the light that burns twice as bright burns half as long, and Iwata's light burned very, very bright indeed. The only hope I can take from this is that his light will inspire and ignite the other people in positions of power within the game industry and lead us to a much brighter future. Shine on, Mr. Iwata, and shine on dudes everywhere who shared his love and passion for video games around the world. Later, dudes.